Hi, welcome to my blog. My name's Gaynor Evans and this is my vlog, Sex and the Signpost. I was talking the other day about matters to do with lady gardens, or in our case, our vaginas. And there's a huge amount in the press at the moment about what we should and shouldn't be doing with them, besides the HRT scare, which I've already dealt with. But I was amazed to find out there's a clinic open where apparently you can go, and get your vagina all tidied up. I don't know. And I don't think they're talking about the hair. I think they're talking about the bits inside and waxing it and bleaching it and making it tighter. Now, this makes me very cross because speaking from an older woman's point of view, certainly, my own personal experiences, my vagina has seen a fair bit of action, and I'm not just talking sexually. Obviously, I've given birth to 4 children. I've had gynecological issues. There's been stitches, there's been big babies' heads, there's been all sorts of things going on down there. But I maintain, as an older woman, none of that has affected my ability to hold my urine, which apparently is another issue we seem to be having a lot of lately, or to enjoy a full and satisfying sex life. It's all about just maintaining a really good pelvic floor and doing things sort of naturally. I mean, obviously, if you don't use it, you lose it. So, keeping active sexually is very good for vaginas, as I think everybody knows. But I was absolutely appalled to think that, we're being made now to look at them as if they've got to be perfect, and they're just not perfect, are they? I mean, they're like every other part of our body. They are our own individual thing. It's a bit like a face, we've all got different faces and wrinkly bits and big bits and, smiley bits and bits that feel good and bits that don't. But the fact that we're supposed to be able to make them look absolutely beautiful, I mean, who cares? As long as they work. And speaking from experience, and as I said, again, banging home the point about being an older woman whose vagina has done its natural, fulfilled its natural promise and given birth to children. I mean, mine's in perfectly good working order, and I don't have any issues with it. I mean, HRT I'm very grateful for, because I'm sure that does help. But, if you have got a problem, whether it be an infection, go and get it sorted. But I really don't think we as women need to be thinking that, our vaginas need to be made to look beautiful, because then we'd be deluding ourselves that, they can be made to look beautiful. Everybody's vagina has got its own personality. And I think that as an individual, you should just buy into whatever yours is doing and make it a healthy vagina. So, pelvic floor exercises are important if you've suffered in that area, and I know a lot of women do. And I absolutely could scream at the television with the Tenor Lady adverts. I keep thinking, why are people accepting that they're pissing themselves when really all they need to do is get pelvic floor exercises going and improve things? Or if that isn't working, seek medical assistance. Don't just accept that you can piss yourself, even at, you've just had a baby. Oh yeah, well, it's fine. I'm still pissing myself 6 months later. It's just not on. This business about a little wee and I'm still me. I know it happens, but don't just accept it as the norm and just put a pad on. It's not normal. People do suffer. And that's, fine. Nobody wants to beat people up if they have a little accident, coughing, jumping up, doing star jumps. We've all been there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you've got a day-to-day issue, then either look at exercises that will help, or go and see a medical person if it's gone on for too long, because you could well have something that needs some medical intervention. But don't think certainly at a young age. I mean, my pelvic floor's in good working order. I can go for hours without needing a wee. I seem to do better than other people, but maybe I'm just that way inclined. I don't know. But it's all about a matter of effort. But we don't need to make them. We don't need our vaginas to be on display in a way that, we have to have them with bows on and all singing and all dancing. They're individual to who we are. And as long as they work and give you pleasure and do what they're supposed to do, then do we really need all this extra help? I don't think we do. It's just people trying to make money. Let's, if you need something done medically, that's different. If you've got something that needs working, on, then do it. But if it works, it may not be the prettiest thing on the planet, but does that matter? I mean, men don't care. From all the men I've met in my life, nobody looks at it and goes, oh, this is an ugly one. I'm not going near that. I've never, it just doesn't happen. Anyway, girls, be proud of your vagina and don't listen to all the hype. And if you have got a problem with urine retention or the lack of urine retention or incontinence, please go and get some help or do pelvic floor exercises. Please don't resort to a pad. I mean, we've got enough of that coming when we're 90. We can get to the pads when we're 90. We don't want them now. Anyway, I hope you don't mind my blunt conversation on that subject. I do get very upset about people thinking that those accidents are completely normal and we don't need to do anything. Till next time, take care. Bye bye.